Are your worship clothes ready so we can head to church? This was a common question we all grew up hearing from our parents and grandparents every time we were to go to worship. Literally, it meant we were supposed to have a code of dressing which was in accordance with the good morals of the church. However, today culture seems to have faded off in the name of Western fashion, and everyone dresses in the way they perceive is best for themselves. Father Lawrence Chibuk of Christ the King Church says the church does not take this lightly.
The church simply says, please be decent. This is not your home. You've come in a public place. If you feel like you want to put on in any other way, stay home, don't come. But in as far as you're coming to a group of people, respect the other people's rights.
To curb the vice, the church, mostly youth ministries, have also been tasked to do more in terms of youth counseling and organizing youth seminars, which they could instill discipline in the young ones and teach them good morals.
But the Church of Uganda and the Catholic Church, I think we have neglected it. We should go to the people who are controlling it, the Episcopal, get that particular priest who is in charge of education. And once he's in charge of education, and will be in charge of the code of dress.
Parents are now tasked against the neglect of responsibility, as family is the best unit of society and therefore should foster morals.
And if they're seeing the parent doing that, why shouldn't they do it? So it's partly, and I think to a great extent, because of the parents. I think the parents have to do something more as far as being an example to their children is concerned. They're the ones to tell them this is not right, you're not supposed to do this. Not so much in word, but also in their very way of living.
To get this right to where it was. Of course, we parents have got to see that the children at home should be well dressed when they are going to church, because Sunday is the day of rest and the day of God.
Parents often also leave their children exposed to a lot of unrestricted media, which at times is where the young ones tend to learn what they adopt. Christians are therefore urged to keep the basic principles of dressing, which are maintain the male-female distinction, consider the effect of dressing on influence, make sure dressing does not offend others, and be sure our dressing is modest in God's sight. For WBS News, Samuel Ngambwachi.